Here I'm going to show you guys the step down exercise. So very similar to the step up, obviously we're not actually stepping up onto that elevated surface. In fact, we're stepping down and again starting on the top of the elevated surface rather than the floor. So whether you have a staircase, use some of those steps. Grab a couple pans and put them on top of each other. Some textbooks, put them on top of each other. Again, whatever you can find around the house to be creative here, and make sure that you have the right height. For this exercise is really going to be important. So obviously the higher you go, the harder this exercise will be. The lower you are to the ground, the easier it'll be, just based off of increased or decreased range of motion considerations respectively. So here I'm going to use some textbooks for some weights, and then I've already got some textbooks set up here as kind of my elevated surface again for that step down. So I'm going to start 1 foot on the elevated surface, right? Make sure my whole foot is firm into those textbooks. Really want to make sure I'm providing a nice big footprint through those books as I press into them to make sure I have a nice stable base and I stay nice and sturdy on top. From here, I'm going to press up, and this is my starting position. So now again, big footprint in the sand. I'm going to pull my outside leg, or the leg that's not on the textbooks, toes up towards my shin. Press the weights out, give me a good counterbalance, and then I'm nice and slowly focusing on keeping my right knee, the leg that's on the textbook, over my right toes as I slowly come down and tap my left heel on the floor.